Black magic.
You got to know, got to show, it's time to roll. So just tell me what you want to hear. Tell me what you want, so just tell me what you want to hear.
Welcome back, kiddies, to another episode of RatG TV with your hosts, Zeus and the Wellandwingnut. And they thought I was the crazy one.
Big thanks to our buddy, Mr. Brian Cooks, or IB Cook on Twitter or on the TikTok, for giving us our new little intro there, sounding very Jokerish. Welcome back, everybody, to another edition of RatG TV. Yeah, look, you can see through me. You know why? Because this is our ghost episode in honor of Ghost.
Oh, you know what would have been really cool if I just wore like a white sheet. Oh, wait, no.
No, it's probably not a good look these days. Just saying. There's a reason why kids don't dress as ghosts anymore for Halloween.
There really is.
How you doing, Will? How you doing, Luke? Good to see you, buddy. Long time. How's Clancy? Well, you know what? It's funny you ask, because Clancy has not been getting much love since he hasn't seen you. So just for you, buddy, Clancy is back in the house. Clancy Shark. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the RatG show with your host, Clancy and Clan Zeus and Clan Wingnut. Clannut? Clannut? That just seems even worse. Sasha, Nixon, Rinaldi, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Sasha's made the big trek over to TikTok. I've seen him over there stitching a whole bunch of my videos. Thanks so much. I appreciate that. Sasha, I don't know if people remember. Sasha, he's from New Zealand. He did a really good fan film of Daredevil back in the day. He gave us the rights to it, and we shared it on our page, Ryan's All Things Geek, a long time ago. And yeah, man, that was pretty epic. White sheet, yeah, no. Yeah, even Ron saying no. Raiders rock Cincinnati this week.
Big game for both of us. Some serious playoff implications, man.
Yeah, not only that, the Vikings take on the Packers this week as well. So this is divisional week for a lot of teams. Have I mentioned Blumhouse rules?
And
no, it's been a while.
Some news on the Clancy Blumhouse movie. So I now have restraining orders against 3 board members from Blumhouse. So we're working on it still, but
we're trying. We don't know that the Clancy Shark movie may not make it. But you know, there is.
We may have to go indie on this one. We may have to go indie. Blumhouse might be out of reach.
Or we were told if we go to Alabama, they might let us film it there for free. It's so weird, though. I don't know why. Hey, there's Luke. Cheers, dude. Yeah, man. And what's up? Excited about new Ghostbusters. Looks cool. Me too. Steve, you went to go see it last night?
Today.
Today.
Yeah.
Now this is a 2+ hour movie? 2.5 hours? Not 2.5 hours.
Yeah, just over 2 hours.
Yeah. I'm hearing a lot of really, really good things about it, but we'll obviously wait to hear your review. And like we say with everything, folks, when we give our reviews, we're giving you our opinions on stuff.
Right.
If we like it, doesn't mean you'll like it, or if we hate it, doesn't mean you'll hate it. We always tell you, go find out for yourself.
Let's be real here. Just between us, I like some weird shit.
He does. That's why he and Amber are together. Not that she's weird. I mean, they both have weird.
Yeah, we might see Facebook user this week.
What's that?
I got my new phone, so I'm back. She's got her phone this week, and yeah, we might see Facebook user. Who knows?
Welcome back. I totally forgot about that. My favorite character in Mario Kart is King Boo. Now, is there a difference between Boo and King Boo? Is King Boo the evolution of Boo, or are they two separate entities?
I believe
I got on Nintendo by that point. Like around Mario Kart was when I stopped playing.
I believe they're two separate entities, but someone may correct me on that one.
Yeah, I think you may be right. I'm not sure. Yeah, look it up, folks. Let us know. Are they two separate entities? Boo and King Boo. Amber, Facebook user. Shh, don't give away the secrets. How dare you? If you like it, it's gold. It's gold. Yes, it is. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. I am planning to go see it this week sometime. So I know my son wants to see it. I want to see it. And like I said, I'm hearing a lot of good things. So I am hoping to keep hearing a lot of good things, but we'll see. We'll see what Steve says. So that'll be coming up. But in honor of that, we decided we were going to discuss our favorite fictional ghosts or apparitions, if you will. Now, this could be from any medium. It could be from video games, television, movies, cartoons, books, you name it. You can put it out there. No, Jesus did not make the list. Because I don't think he was a ghost at any point. Was he a ghost ever? I never read the sequel, so what did I don't know. But yeah, so because of that, we will be doing that. Folks, in the meantime, if you like, put down your favorite fictional ghost of all time. You see some of them back behind me there. Yeah, let us know. We will pop them up here. Looks like there's a curly-haired kid in it. That's the new look, my teenager says. And you know what's funny? That is Grace McKenna. And I reviewed a movie of hers a while back with her and Chris Evans called The Gifted. And I remember that. Remember, I gave that like a 9.5 out of 10 because I thought it was so good. And I said she was going to be the next big thing. I had no idea that was her in this movie, playing Egon's granddaughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nick Cage Ghost Rider count. I don't know that. Yeah, he has to be a ghost because they refer to him as the spirit of vengeance as well. It's weird though. I didn't know if he was really a ghost or a demon.
Your sound's
My sound is off?
Yeah.
Like it's not syncing?
No, it's like scratchy.
Oh, I don't know why. Did you hear that? Did you hear me tapping? You can't hear that?
That's worse.
Oh. Hang on 1 second. See if I can fix that for you. Oh, it's set to my mic. Well, let's see if it's better with the microphone. How does that sound? How's that sound?
I mean, robotic.
Really?
Yeah.
Folks, is Steve the only one hearing it that way? You guys let us know at home, please. But I'm switching it back to the... Whoops. There we go.
There you go.
Back. I'm back now.
You're back.
This was the original one, so we're back to one. King Boo and Bowser are one and the same person. After his death, Bowser turns into a ghost namely Boo. So wait, Bowser is Boo? Because I thought those Boo ghosts were in the same games as Bowser. I thought they were two separate entities. And you look like a ghost, Ryan. Well, your shirt, anyways. Yeah, that's the point. I put the green screen just enough so I'm just disappearing. Gotta love Bruce Willis in The Sixth Sense. Great ghost.
Yeah.
May make one of our lists. And Will says, yep. All right. Yep, as it is just Steve. All right. All right. So why don't we get right into it, folks? You can keep giving us your list as we go. But for right now, let's get right into the meat of it. And Steve, you're going to start us off with your top 5 list of your favorite fictional ghosts.
Yeah, I definitely had some fun with this one. I moved it around quite a bit this afternoon. But I could not leave this first guy off the list. It's one of my newest, and when I say new, I mean the last 5 years. One of my new favorite shows, Mike Tyson Mysteries. Absolutely love it. Hilarious. And there's a character on there, Marcus, as you see in the middle there, plays the ghost of Marquez of Queensberry, who's an actual dude, like a real historical figure. So, yeah, they definitely had some fun with this one.
I like that. I like that they do that. I think you have to be a certain age, right? Like the person has to be dead so long before they can do something like that.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I agree, Luke. Steve's beard game's on point. I told him if he's going to sit here beside Zeus's beard, he's got to work on. He's got to keep that thing kempt, not unkempt, but kempt. Don't know about fictional ghosts, but I saw something odd over the skies of Port Colborne last night. Chinese lanterns? I don't know. I did not see. Huh. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, no, moving on to number 4, as someone else mentioned, and I don't know if you had these people on your list, but I switched these back and forth a couple times because I had Blinky, Pinky, Inky, and Clyde here.
Right. I had them on, but then I didn't. I took them off the list.
But they were kind of a generation before us, like we did play it, but I mean,
I played Atari a lot.
Yeah, but Boo from Mario, I mean, that was more our childhood. So, you couldn't leave a classic gaming character like Boo off the list.
True. Yeah, because when we were playing Pac-Man, we were probably 5 to 10 age category. And once we got into
the tabletop version.
I remember having the one that had the joystick and the little round thing on the bottom for when you played Pog. Yeah. It had the 2 buttons on the side, I think.
That's awesome.
Good times, folks. We're old.
Getting a little more modern here. Great show. Loved by people of all ages. SpongeBob Squarepants, and how could we leave off the Flying Dutchman, voiced by Brian Doyle Murray, of course.
Yeah, I got to tell you, I'm not a SpongeBob guy, so I have not really seen anything from SpongeBob. Like I've seen bits and pieces, but I don't know this character. But I know SpongeBob's stupid popular. So.
You know Brian Doyle Murray, of course.
I know the name. I just can't think of who it is offhand.
Caddyshack, Bill Murray's older brother.
Oh, yeah. Didn't he die recently?
He did. Yeah, I believe he did.
Wasn't he on? I feel like he was on
Chris, what's his name? Chris. It was a short-lived Fox sitcom.
Yeah.
He's been in a ton of stuff.
He's been in a lot of stuff. I did not actually know that was Bill Murray's brother.
Yep.
Wow,
moving back to my childhood again and seeing this movie way too young, just creeped me the fuck out. And
I forgot about this scene. I'm not gonna lie.
And there's a scene in The Shining with the bear and the man in the tuxedo that just, I mean that bear was doing some bear stuff. To that guy.
Oh my god! I never put that together.
Yeah.
Is that where they got the is that where they got the saying for a bear? You're like, no, I don't know. I'm genuinely asking.
Yeah, no, you may be right there, but yeah, like I said, when that bear's head popped up, I was just like, what?
Yeah, I never clued into that, honestly. Like there was a lot of that shit went way over my head.
There was a lot of TV ghosts in that movie.
Yeah, crazy. We got some others in here. Sorry, Mr. Boogedy was a great show.
Mr. Boogedy.
I can't believe I forgot that. But was he a ghost?
I believe he was.
Mr. Boogedy, boo. Can't do a ghost list without Caspa. And I just swatted an annoying fly. Rip, his spiritual self will annoy someone else for life. Well played. Good way to lead us up to your number 1.
Yeah, my number 1. I mean, how could we do a show inspired by the new Ghostbusters Afterlife movie and do a top 5 ghost list with everybody's favorite 80s ghosts, Slimer?
Yeah, I know I've got a newer picture there from the new movie, but that's still the same Slimer, I'm assuming, as from the OG.
Yeah, from the original movies. Awesome. I was just about to say from the cartoon.
Yeah. Like he took over. He became Boba Fett of the Ghostbusters world.
Yeah.
It was just he was a bit character in the first movie, and then next thing you know, that's all the kids wanted to see was more Slimer.
Yeah.
He slimed me, Ray. He slimed me. Awesome. Great list. I like that a lot. And what did we have here for comments? We got them all there. All right. Well, hey, why don't we check out my list here? Oh, we got one quick comment in here. Gotta love Slime. Gotta love Slimer. We loved him in the cartoons. Oh yeah, for sure. Peter Biker says Brian Doyle Murray is alive and well. He just celebrated his birthday on Halloween. Cheers, lads. Thanks, brother. Good to know. You know what? I thought it was somebody else, so honestly, at first. Oh, and there you go. You were talking shit about the Steelers earlier, and here he comes right now, Mr. Kurt Jr. How's it going, Kurt?
Yeah, 13 Ghosts was a really good movie. I always intend to rewatch that one. It was a really creepy movie.
You know what's another one I really liked, and I wanted to put some ghosts on the list from it, but I have to watch it again, is Frighteners. So I remember there was like some really like good ghosts in that one as well. Yeah. I always thought of that as a comedy though. Why does everybody say that's a scary movie? Like I found it very Muppet, like the Muppet Show had scarier episodes, I found. Right. You know, when like Alice Cooper or someone would come on. So anyways, without further ado, let's get to my quick list here. This, like we said, our lists are fluid. They could change by the hour, by the day, by the week. But I felt like a couple of these I felt were obligatory picks that I put on there that they just had to be there, you know. And some didn't make it, so they might get an honorable mention afterwards. But starting off the list for me was, I think, the gold standard when it comes to shock endings for all of us. And that was M. Night Shyamalan's The Sixth Sense and Bruce Willis's Ghost in that movie. I mean, that was one people just talked about for, it was like, but it was a movie that's so good, but you can watch it a second time, but I don't know you can watch it a third or a fourth time, you know, because the second time you're like, oh, let me go back and watch that and see all the shit that I missed. Yeah, they showed it in the flashbacks to recap it at the end there, like in The Usual Suspect with Kobayashi dropping on the floor. But I mean, you still want to go back and see it for yourself. But other than that, you can't. You're just done after that, which is too bad with movies like that because they're such great movies. Yeah. 13 Ghosts was epic, but the sliced in half sliding down the glass put me off. I don't remember that. I don't know if I've seen that movie, honestly. Deanna Hurst, how's it going? I picked it. I am the best. I am the best. I feel like that's Andy Man. Anthrax. Shut up. So the next one I got on here, another obligatory pick that I felt like we just had to put on the list. And I did really, really love this movie as well. And it's one that I can watch again, but I haven't watched in years. But that was Patrick Swayze and Ghost. I mean, you can't have a list about fictional ghosts without ghosts. What, did Amber call it and say that I would have Patrick Swayze on there?
I when I started making my list, she's like, what's the topic? I'm like, I'm not asking you this week. She's like, why? I said, because I know you're gonna pick fucking Sam Queet.
Why do you keep saying it like that?
Exactly right.
It's Sam Queet.
And yes,
Why do you keep saying it like that? It's Cool Whip.
Does anybody have a number for Battered Man Shelter?
Anyone who says they knew that Bruce Willis was a ghost the first time around was full of shite. Yeah, man.
They're full of shit.
Ghost was gay. Just kidding. It was actually a great movie. I need to read these before I post them live. Rip Sam. Yes, it was a really good movie. Moving on from there. My next one on there, I remember this a bit as a cartoon, like before it became a satirical cartoon. But when it became the satirical late night kind of talk show cartoon that it was, and it came on, I was so pleased. And I'm like, this show is great. And I had to add it. And that's, of course, Space Ghost and Space Ghost.
Nice.
I honestly thought this was going to be on your list. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, totally forgot. Otherwise,
the Ghost and Scrooge were off the hook. Which one? Yes, all of them. No. What about the Snapchat Ghost or Anakin? Oh, I forgot about Anakin as a Force Ghost, but I probably would have went with Yoda over Anakin, or probably even Ben.
That's one that may have made my list. Is the elevator Ghost from Bill Murray's Scrooge?
You should know me by now. No filter. Yeah, I know. Minute silence for King Kyle the Lionheart. I need context. Somebody look that up for me. Or Shoeless Joe. Shoeless Joe almost made my list because I loved Field of Dreams. Yeah. How about He-Man? Skeletor was clearly dead. No, he wasn't. We saw that. And let me move on with my list. I'll come back to the comments in a second there. Next, this one was kind of obligatory, but he was such a big part of like our youth, like our young youth, like we were talking with the Ataris there. And you couldn't have a ghost list, like Luke said, without having Casper the Friendly Ghost on there. So I threw him on there. Had to be there, my number 2. But my number 1 ghost, I mean, I'm just going to put it up there. This is the hostess with the mostest. Now, a lot of people, I honestly went with this list at first. I was going to go with Gina Davis and Alec Baldwin as a couple. And then I was like, wait a second. Isn't Beetlejuice a ghost himself? And I looked it up, and he's actually a ghost. Yeah. Yeah. Beetlegeist. No, Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. I'm not saying it. But yeah, that was my number 1 movie. Yeah, that's my number 1 movie. I thought it was great, or my number 1 ghost. I don't think that one would ever change. I think that one's up the top for me for my top ghost.
Yeah. Michael Keaton's great. Yeah, definitely one of my favorite actors.
I have a few honorable mentions for us here that I can tell you about that made the list. Of course, a lot of people, a lot of geeks on our page. So we had to give a shout out to Moaning Myrtle from the Harry Potter series, an integral character from there. Steve's like, I have no idea who that is. Another big one. This one was when my son was young. He really liked this show, and that was Danny Phantom. Another good one. You talked about it earlier. All the ghosts of the Christmas past, future, and present in Bill Murray's Scrooged, or any of the Scrooges.
Probably my favorite Christmas movie, right up there with it's close with Christmas Vacation, but
yeah, I'm with you there.
Yeah.
And this one almost made my number 1 overall ghost. Like I don't think, but then I thought about it. I don't know if the parameters, because we said fictional ghosts, and this is real ghosts, and that's when you're on a dating app, and then you get ghosted, and ghosting, the missed warning in the back of the dating manual. Ooh. It got real for some people at home. It got real. All right, so we got some more comments here. The Shining ghosts. Yeah, there were so many. Like the twins. They were ghosts, were they not?
Yeah. And I don't know if she was with us when I mentioned my list. I had the bear and the man in the tuxedo from The Shining.
You know what, Yuri Eldad? I don't know who the fuck you are, but you come on here talking shit about how you're pro Kyle Rittenhouse. We don't want your fucking ass here. So just fucking stop watching my show. I don't give a fuck who you are, how many followers you have. I don't care who doesn't like my take here. This is an entertainment show, and the shit. I don't even want to fucking talk about that shit. You're coming. The comments that I'm seeing that you're putting up here, I'm not fucking putting up there. And I'm telling you, as soon as I can find a way to fucking block your ass, you're fucking gone. You're a fucking idiot. I'm sorry. But I'm just saying, like, you don't joke about, I don't care what side of this is you're on. You're fucking joking about people who got fucking murdered. Like, can you see the comments in there, Steve?
No.
I'm the only one Ken as a host. So, yeah, you're a piece of shit. That's all I'm saying, Yuri. Anyways, back to the ghost. Pac-Man, Luke says, he's the ghostest with the mostest. Yeah, that was fucking Beetlejuice.
Yeah, we can't say it again. We can't say it again.
What, Beetlejuice?
Yeah, Pac-Man's a ghost for sure.
Christine.
Not say that one again, though.
Christine, that was the ghost car.
Right.
We're here for your daughter, Chuck. Wait, when was
I
that
know
from?
that line.
Yeah, what's that from, Will?
I know
Sorry,
that
we're just
line.
catching up on everything. So, the best ghost, the ex that blocks you. Yep. Bill Murray Scrooge is an epic Christmas movie. Damn, I'm ghosted all the time, and my Tinder profile is Clancy. I don't understand what's wrong. It's true.
When you do find that one, though, that'll be the special girl.
This is Luke's profile pic. Holding his whole mouth open. Beetlejuice, Beetlegeist, 10th brightest star in the night sky. That's true. And Luke, I agree with your sentiments there for whoever the fuck that guy was. I shouldn't even say guy. That could have. I don't know who that was. Whoever it was, though. This isn't the place for it, and I'm not the person to try that shit with. People will tell you I'm. I don't play, like, and I don't talk. I don't care about talking shit back to people. I don't care about losing fans. I don't. We started this page with like 20 people, so I'm broke now and will be broke my entire life. So it's not like I'm counting on this shit to make me fucking rich. This is just what we do to entertain ourselves and to entertain the few fans here that love to talk about entertainment and geek shit. Now you made me go off, so fuck yous. The Ghost Army and Lord of the Rings. Yeah, that was the one that Aragon took on all by himself, basically, right? In the books, I know it was. I don't know about in the movies because I didn't really watch the movies. But yeah, pretty dope. Anyway, so yeah, that's it for our list. Number one was getting ghosted and dating. Thank you very much. Welcome to our TED Talk for today. And the OG Ghost Bloody Mary.
Ooh, yeah.
We said fictional. She's real. And her real name is Heather. Oh, I meant Amber. Well, I had a Freudian slip there. I hope Heather isn't watching. While we move to the bottom of the show, this is the time of the show where we like to pay some bills, and we like to tell you folks, hey, listen, if you're looking for internet or home phone anywhere in Canada, coast to coast, border to border, you want to give DocNet a shout, go over to docnet.ca. They're going to give you top of the line service without having to pay top of the line dollar. And that's what we're all looking for, especially where we're living in a world where all the prices on everything's going up. Don't you want to just save some money somewhere where you can?
It's crazy right now.
Right? Like, man, I'm changing my name to Bitcoin. I'll still be broke. Anyways, though, excellent service. These guys, and like I said, they can hook you up anywhere in Canada. Give yourself the freedom of, another bill off your mind and not paying so much. And go to DocNet, see some of their plans, and tell them that Zeus and the Wellandwingnut from RatG TV sent you. DocNet.ca, connecting your home to the world. I really hope someone else hasn't used that. Roof. And that's it. I felt like we needed the sit ubu sit there. All right, we got some new comments here before we get into the news. The Flying Dutchman. Now that was an old, what do you call those? Fucking old legend. It was an old legend though, right? Like a spooky legend. There is a word for it. I just can't think of right now. Stop it, Luke. All right, you know what? I think this show is starting to get away from us. Maybe we just need to get to some news. What do you think?
Or we can do the 5-second movie review.
Well, you know what? I don't want to do the 5-second movie review because I forgot all about it because it was so stupid. Let's do Steve's 5-second movie review because it's time for Steve's 5-second movie review by Steve. The douchebag really just threw me off my game. I'm telling you. Just threw me right off my game. Ghost Ship was good. I like Ghost Ship.
That's good.
Yeah, so, but the whole reason why we're here, though, is because you reviewed the movie Ghostbusters Afterlife, and you're going to do the thing that you do, which is we're going to put 5 seconds up on the board, and you're going to give us your honest review of it within those 5 seconds. Are you ready, sir? All right. 5 seconds are on the board. You may begin now.
Last movie was strange, but this one's good. I mean, come on. It's got People's Sexiest Man Alive, Paul Rudd in it. What more do you people need?
So that sounds like a very positive review for you. You
Yeah,
enjoyed
it was good. It hit all the marks that it needed to hit. It had the nostalgia. It had a great infused new cast, some young talent, as you said, great actress. So yeah, it was good.
Nice. So I heard a lot of people that I wouldn't normally hear this from, like even some fans on the page say that it made them cry. They said there's a moment in it that is like everybody cries in it. So am I gonna be able to survive this movie? That's what I'm asking.
It's got some like I said, very nostalgic moments. It's funny at times, it's sad at times. So it really did hit all the marks, as I said. It starts off, it's basically 37 years later after the second one. And Egon had moved to a small town, Somerville, Oklahoma. And that's where the movie starts. I mean, as you can tell from the trailer, it's his granddaughter. I think we mentioned it earlier. Granddaughter, we got grandkids. We get cameos. Stick around for the mid-credit scene.
I heard there's two of them. I heard there's two.
So you don't want to miss that because there's some cameos there as well. And it was good.
All right. So what are you giving this one? Because I don't want any spoilers out of this. Yeah. So what are you giving this one out of 5?
I gave it a 4.5.
Wow. That's a couple 4.5s. You given it? What was it last week? You gave another 4.5?
I
forget what your movie was
last week. I don't remember.
There was a nod to all originals. Nice.
Yeah.
Action.
I was if I didn't make it to see Ghostbusters today because I had a tight schedule today, but I was able to swing it. I was going to review Clifford the Big Red Dog, so thank God I was able to make it onto Ghostbusters.
Wow, great! We're all thankful for that.
Something tells me that Clifford the Big Red Dog was a big old steaming pile of dog shit.
Luke has to do you one better. I give it a 4.51. Deanna Her says, Ryan, don't let that ball liquor ruin your show. And then she said, my ball liquor comment isn't directed at Steve. I knew it wasn't, but it's so much funnier now. It's so much funnier. Well, that's news to me. And speaking of which, let's get to some news. All right. So big thanks to Jordan James as well for doing all our intros and stuff. Don't give him enough shout outs like we should. But he will be back soon. He will be back producing a lot of our shows for us again soon. So just need to get some time going there. Now, before we get into the news, a couple comments here. Go watch The Lie on Netflix. Ron Corbo says, I'm not being rude, but Steve, did you see who passed away? Yeah, dude, spoilers. I should have read that before I posted. That's on me. Surely it's a steaming pile of Clifford, the huge brown log.
So you know what? We'll skip our order if we can, and we'll start with Art LaFleur.
Yeah, let's start with Art LaFleur so I can just get over and find where that is. But Art LaFleur passed away, didn't he?
What's that? Yeah, there we go. 78 years old. He played, you might remember him as Babe Ruth in The Sandlot. Of course, Field of Dreams, as Ryan mentioned earlier, we were talking. The Santa Claus 2, Air America, and just multiple, TV shows. I think we were saying earlier, I swear I remember him in an episode of Night Court.
Yeah, I mean, and I think we've seen him in an episode of almost everything. Like he's one of those character actors that you see him everywhere and you always enjoy him. Like he never takes away from a scene.
No.
Which is what you want as an actor. You want them either adding or just, not taking away from it at all.
And also very young, 41 years old. We lost Heath Freeman. Remember him from Bones, NCIS. just we don't have a cause of death in this one yet. So
what was he, 40?
41, yeah.
Yeah, that is. We say that that's really young, especially the older we get.
Right.
Right. Like, I'm 46 now. Shit, that's really young.
And not much older than that. At the age of 49, we lost Norwegian rocker Hank Von Hell. As you see, featured on Jackass, Vive la Bam, Bam Margera show post Jackass. He considered himself, or they consider his band Turbo Negro. I swear, I think that means something else in Norwegian. I swear. He considered the band a rock, death, punk, glam band. So,
What Negro?
R.I.P. to Hank Von Hell.
Can we get back to the Negro comment? What did you say they were called?
The band's called Turbo Negro. It's one word.
Because that makes it better. No, I'm kidding. I think in Spanish, like Negro is black, like the color, like
well, they're Norwegian, so yeah.
I mean, like, I'm not, but yeah,
we won't condemn them just yet.
That's it. You're canceled. Let's see. What do we got here? Can you hear the cat scratching at my door right now?
I do.
Logan, can you get your cat? See, that's what you do when your son lives with you. You could just say, "Hey." Kurt Jr. says, "Question: was the antagonist in It a ghost? I think he was a demon. I think Pennywise was a demon. Like, I don't think it was a devil, but I don't think he was a ghost at all.
Yeah.
And now that doesn't mean he was alive either. But Ron says, sorry, I don't know what for. 78. Shit, I thought he was younger. Yeah. I thought he was a little bit younger as well. But he's
I'm getting the translation of the Norwegian band Turbo Negro as fast and black.
Because their music is very dark.
So why don't they just call themselves Usain Bolt?
Because they're death metal, so the band is very dark.
That's right, because their music is very fast and very dark. That's why. So I thought it was a good name for Fast and Black, because they're very dark.
No love for Bill Cosby, a.k.a. Ghost Dad?
No.
That was like the worst movie ever.
It was pretty bad. Don't read too much into it, Ryan. I was kidding. It doesn't bother me. I'd love... Jesus, I got to stop posting his stuff without reading it. I'm sorry, folks. But we do tell you it's a rated R show here. This is an 18 plus show.
I mean, NC-17 in some places.
Yeah. Like Canada. We don't have a lot of laws here, believe it or not. That's pretty sad, man. I mean, how do you go from that into something else? How about some happier news, I guess? Not really happier news, but it depends on what side of the fence you are. But one of the VPs at Marvel Studios says that they will not recast Chadwick Boseman's character of T'Challa for the Black Panther, saying that no one could ever replace him as that role. And I think that's cool move on their part. I really do. But I think that saying that, I don't know. I mean that what about 10 years from now when, they've run their course and now they want to reboot the entire universe again? Are they still going to say no more someone else playing T'Challa? I mean, I don't know. Could be just me. It's just me, isn't it?
Yeah, I got to be honest with you. You've got a little robotic on me again.
Did I?
Yeah.
How about for anybody else? Could you guys hear me fine at home there, or was it just Steve's new phone? Let us know in the comments, though. Please and thank you. But you can go up next. We're just talking about the Black Panther. You heard the story, though, eh? They won't recast it.
Nice and clear. Nice and clear.
Yeah, I didn't even touch anything there.
That's weird. Okay, maybe it's because we're talking ghost shows or ghosts.
Yeah, man. Heck, Zeus could fill in the role. Come on, right? No, I couldn't though. I couldn't play. No, I'm too old for one. I'm already 46, so like I could play somebody's super dad, super grandpa. Oh my god, I'm a grandpa role now. I meant It Follows. 5x5. That's what my grandfather used to call my mom. His little 5x5. I swear to God, he used to call her his little 5x5. Oh, that's why my mom's so tough, though. You sound like a couple of T1000s. Both of us do. Zeus in a vibranium suit. Black Panther. Yeah, with my belly sticking out. Would look like the Steve McGuinness fucking picture he made of me as Iron Man. You're not 46. I'd give you your band. I'd give you 55. Unbelievable. Luke's in the whiskey already. Well, what are you going to join him with the whiskey? Well, Steve's gone. What do you guys think about Chadwick Boseman, though? Should they recast that role at some point?
I mean, I can't let you drink alone. So, as I get the cap off. All right, here we go. Let's try this.
All right. Good. All right. Good enough. Jack and Tang. Nothing better. All right. So, movie news.
Yeah, movie news. Showrunner Al Jean has said that they've opened talks about another Simpsons movie, sequel to the I don't know 2000 something movie. I don't know what it was.
There was another one of them before. It was in the 2000s.
Yeah. I mean, this will probably go straight to streaming. I would think probably on Disney Plus. That'd be my guess.
Yeah. I would. It might just. I think it would go straight to Disney Plus.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll go to theaters at all. But I mean, really, who knows? What is coming to theaters, and that's the new Hollywood Insider movie, Pam and Tommy. Starring Lily James, Sebastian Stan, or Bucky Barnes as we know him from Captain America and the Winter Soldier, and obviously the MCU movies. Also, almost a dead ringer for a young Luke Skywalker. Not in this picture, but Seth Rogen's in this movie as well. Same with, oh my God, what's his name? Ron from Parks and Rec, though. Guy with the mustache. I think that's his name. Anyways, looks good though. We'll see how it turns out, but it's coming our way. What do you
got? Point Break TV show coming.
Why?
Yeah, and not only is that, but it's going to follow Johnny Utah's daughter, as like we said, following a descendant of Brody would have been a way more interesting story.
Yeah, like. If you're gonna go this way, just have Brody's daughter or whatever. Yeah, man. I don't get it either. But you know what? I keep trying to be of this mindset as I get older and just whatever, make whatever you want because I don't have to watch it. I will give it a shot.
Yeah.
And if I don't like it, I won't watch it. Pretty simple. Nothing against you guys. It'd just be not my thing. Be like a Zack Snyder movie. Want to say
and now our surprise guest.
I don't hate Zack Snyder movies. I don't. They're so doom and gloom all the time. There's no happiness in. I don't think I've ever seen a happy Zack Snyder movie.
You probably had the most amazing childhood.
Who?
Zack Snyder.
Like every fucking movie, The Watchmen, like all the DC movies he's done. But we love you, Zach. I mean, 300. That was a really uplifting movie. It was a happy ending.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Butch and Sundance. What do you got? Oh wait, you just went. Well, speaking of Point Break, the internet almost broke yesterday with the reveal of the new Spider-Man No Way Home trailer, where we got confirmation that we will see Green Goblin, Doc Octopus. We will see Jamie Foxx's Electro and Sandman and the Lizard. There's so much going on there. The only confirmation we didn't get was that Toby and Andrew would be in it, the other previous Spider-Man. But spoiler alert, if you didn't watch the trailer, sorry, 3, 2, 1. Doctor Strange even said that, these are all villains from another universe, basically talking about the Sony universe. And he says, I can't keep them back. So, and then he's trying to tell Spider-Man that they all have to die because they died in their respective universes. So they shouldn't be alive, right?
Right.
And it's Spider-Man, so he doesn't want to unalive anyone. And yes, unalive's a word. Nick Offerman, thank you. Oh yes, Ryan Reynolds and The Rock both said they want to play James Bond next. Let me say why both of these are horrible ideas. I love both these actors. I know I gave Red Notice a really bad review, but that was on them, not on me. We both did. Okay, let me start with Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds just can't play the part. Like he has the look. He definitely has the look. He could be debonair and suave. He can't be British. He just can't do the British accent. He can't. And I'm sorry, it's not James Bond if he's not British. The Rock cannot play James Bond because James Bond is supposed to be inconspicuous. The Rock is the size of a fucking Mack truck. Where? Come on, Rock. Just think, man. I get your grandfather was in fucking Dr. No, but I think it was Dr. No. One of those ones was Sean Connery. Play that same role. Honor your grandfather that way. Don't honor him by. You can't.
I can see The Rock as a Bond villain. That's about it.
Yes. And Ryan Reynolds if he could pull off a British accent believably, I'd be down with it. Same with Henry Cavill. If he could pull off a proper American, like Midwest accent, I'd be even more down with him as Superman. I'd really like to see Henry Cavill, though, get another shot at Superman, but with a totally fucking, like, do it all over again, like, minus Zack Snyder. We love you, Zack. Don't be another Simpsons movie. It'll be a Star Wars Episode 1 all over again. Yeah, Nick Offerman. We don't need a Point Break movie. No, it's a TV series.
Look.
It's a Point Break TV series. We had another Point Break reboot. It was really bad. If the Point Break movie was Blumhouse, it would be awesome.
It's true.
Oh, what is meant by the term 5x5? You'll hear this sometimes as a response when an aircraft or tower is asking for a radio check citation. XXY. How do you hear that? Oh, okay. Yeah. I got you. 5x5. I got you. Cool. We talked about that in broadcasting course, actually, because a lot of the radio stations is kind of the same. Not sure I have enough life left in me for a Zack Snyder cut of anything, right? Cena as James. You know what, Deanna? I just can't see it. See, I can't see it. Oh, you upset Steve so bad, he broke his new phone. He legit just broke his new phone just because you pissed him off so much with John Cena. I love that movie, Red Noise, Rock and Ryan. Red Notice. But yeah, and I'm glad you guys liked it, honestly.
I'm sorry. That was just ludicrous.
It was beyond ludicrous.
That'd be like casting Ludacris.
Is it sad that he's probably one of the best actors in the Fast and the Furious series? Like, and I'm not even shitting on him because I like his character in them, and I think he's playing himself probably, but because I've never seen him act in anything else. But
That's true.
I'd say out of all the actors in the franchise, he's been one of the strongest. 5x5. This mic check has been adopted by live streamers on YouTube to affirm good audio. Thank you. David Beckham as James Bond. I mean, that could work if he could act.
Yeah.
Well, we've all seen him try on the pitch and on the screen. I'm sorry, James Bond has to be British. Henry Cavill. Yeah, you know what? And I think Cavill would be a good Bond. Here's my problem with Cavill. I've only seen one movie of his where I've really liked his acting, and that was the Mission Impossible movie where he played a villain. So I don't know if that's where his strength's at. But I got to tell you this, as a person, I fucking love Henry Cavill. He's a fucking nerd. He dumpster dove and built his own PC from the fucking ground up. He almost missed out on Superman because I think he was busy playing D&D. I'm not even fucking joking you. He's such a cool dude. Well, I mean geek like us, right? But yeah. 5x5 aliens. IC Gaming 420 check in. Just saw your TikTok. Matt Arroyo. Yeah, I love this guy. IC Gaming 420. So you guys go follow him on TikTok if you like to follow guys that post their gaming stuff and stuff like that, like Twitch streamers. That's a good guy. I like this guy. And answer the question for a pick. Danny Phantom is the best ghost character. Yeah. Blue screen of death. Yeah, we're just catching up with your phone fall. Peter, stop funning me. I love Jay Baruchel. He's a great Canadian. But he would be a good Q if he was British. But no. Matt, I would no. Because I don't think Felipe can pull off the British accent either.
No.
And I love Felipe. I think he's a great actor. I really do. I think the role should probably go to Cavill, or if I'm casting, I'm giving it to Tom Hiddleston. Loki. Talking. How can he act? Right. See, I didn't have to check that one. And yes, all right. I'm sorry. We can get that was all the comments. I'm sorry, Steve. Which story were we just on? Was that Point Break? Or was that Spider-Man?
Spider-Man.
All right. Well, then you're up next then after your Point Break story.
So yeah, documentary coming out. I mean, do we need this documentary?
Which one is that? I don't know if I got this one.
Amber Heard versus Johnny Depp.
Oh, right. Are you not entertained?
I hope we're entertained. Like, I mean, I love me a good documentary, but this is going to chronicle the long-standing legal battle between Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. I mean, this just seems
and the physical and mental abuse. Both sides.
Having trouble sleeping. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't see me watching it either, honestly. But I'm sure people will, because they love the gossip and stuff like that. So, okay, Chris Hemsworth as Bond. Too big, I think. I think he's another one that just stands out too much. Like, especially now. Have you seen him lately? Because he's playing Hulk Hogan in an upcoming Hulk Hogan biopic, and even on the set of Thor: Love and Thunder, he's fucking jacked, and he was putting on even more weight, and because he had to get his legs bigger too to look like Hulk Hogan. So I don't know. I would go with Hiddleston or with Henry Cavill. Not Christian Bale. If someone says Christian Bale, I will kick them in the nuts. Chris Hemsworth is an Australian Thor. How can he be a British secret agent? You have to blend in. LOL. He's just huge. Yeah, you got to blend in. Well, I have not seen him, and wow, he's playing Hogan. That's awesome. Yeah, he's jacked. I'll you know what? I'll make a TikTok later and I'll put it up there so you can see it. Lord William Regal is Bond. For the win. Let's move on. So that was Amber Heard. And you saw my next story real quickly there. Not a great picture there, as we see there. But Ridley Scott has confirmed that the script has been finished and that he has approved for Gladiator 2. The protagonist is dead. The antagonist is dead. I get that you can make stories from the kid, but who wants that?
Yeah.
Who wants that? I love Gladiator. I think it's one of the most beautifully shot movies and one of the best acting and best action movies ever. But man, I do not want a second movie. I want Young Guns 3 before I want this. What? Tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel as Bond. How did we get on this Bond?
Next week on
Loki,
RatG.
yeah. Ooh, Loki, that's your Bond. Yeah, I know. This is what I do. I'm a fan caster. Doesn't Hemsworth have a smaller, younger brother? Liam. Yeah, he's not a good actor, and he's taller. I think he's taller and skinny. Yeah, I don't think he would work. No, Ron. It's funny how often we hear that or say it ourselves. Gladiator 2. So Matt's down. Thoughts on Spider-Man No Way Home? Well, we talked about it earlier a little bit. I'm down. I think this is great. And everyone who's complaining about not seeing Tom and Toby in this movie or in the latest trailer, I'm not even sold they're in the movie. And if they are, just be prepared that we might only see them in the end credit scene. Because we have Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness coming. And when the rumors first started happening about Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield joining the MCU, it wasn't for them joining the Spider-Man. They said that they were going to be in Doctor Strange too. That was the original rumor. So to me, I think that's a strong possibility. I don't think I think that they may be in this movie. It's a good possibility too. But I think it's both possibilities are equal. And I don't know. I like the Spider-Man movies. I don't think Steve's seen them yet, or you've seen one of them.
No, I haven't. The last one I saw was the Andrew Garfield one.
Right. Which one? The second
first
one with Jamie Foxx?
Oh, the first one. Oh no, the second one with Jamie Foxx?
Yeah.
Okay, I saw that one too then.
Yeah. It's a story of walking through a wheat field, then you realize you're in Ellison and you're dead. Wait, what? Oh, Elysian Fields. You're in the Elysian Fields. Gotcha. Gladiator 2. I mean, but you couldn't even do that though because Russell Crowe's dead, and if he's in the Elysian Fields, he would have to look the same age. Like, I don't think you age as a ghost.
Yeah.
I certainly don't think you get fat.
Yeah.
Russell, I did too. I'm not calling you out, brother, but I'm not a millionaire either. They're in it for sure. I mean, come on, Tom Holland and Spidey can't handle all five together. But he's got Daredevil, because we've seen those leaked photos. He's got, spoiler, he's got Happy Hogan. There's other Avengers. He's got Doctor Strange, who I still think is the what if version of Doctor Strange. Or my original thing that I said that I thought that might be Doctor Strange. This was before I saw the what if series. Nobody talks about Baron Mordo. And what if Baron Mordo, who was in the original Doctor Strange movie, at the end of that movie said he was going to go out and kill all the sorcerers in the world? What if he's got casting an illusion spell, making himself look like Doctor Strange? And that's why he was so eager to help Spider-Man make everyone forget and do shit that the other Doctor Strange wouldn't do. She's saying, I should write this shit. To be fair, the whole idea of a sequel to Gladiator is ridiculous. Almost as ridiculous as the fact that we're getting a Fast 10. Sorry. You're next, buddy.
South Park trailer came out today for the upcoming premiere of the South Park season. God knows what. This will be the post-COVID special. This is a funny show. It's not a show that I watch loyally, but when I do watch it, I laugh. It's definitely a funny show. This one, I watched the trailer today. You actually see the gang, Carmen, Jenny, and Kyle, as adults.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah, they were. It was supposed to be like a flash forward to their future and stuff. Oh, yeah. Cool. I guess I still haven't watched the show since just after Chef left. Like I think Kenny died. They brought on Butters, and then Kenny came back, and then I kind of stopped watching on. I just never knew when the show was on because it was changing nights, and it was always on at like midnight or 2 or 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
If I was up at that time, I was busy. Not like that. Well, teenager. Mephisto is my conspiracy. That'd be funny though if it was actually Mephisto now after everyone thought Mephisto was going to be in Wanda. Fast 10, get it right. Fast X.
Probably right.
Listen, if they don't call the 10th Fast and the Furious movie fasten your seatbelts, I'm going to be pissed.
Baby on board.
Fasten your seatbelts. I know I'm stupid. All right. Steve's like, I'm not arguing. You know what? And you know what? I'm not arguing either. Neither you or I argued over this, even though we're hearing a lot of people hate on this, and I get why they're hating on the person. But Mel Gibson has come back out and said that he is writing and directing a Lethal Weapon. What is this? 4 or 5? This is 5.
5.
Lethal Weapon 5.
Yeah.
And this one, Danny Glover's like, I'm too dead for this.
Yeah, it's just him and Mel Gibson on a fishing boat, just chilling.
Well, come on though. We do have Chris Tucker or Chris Rock, I should say.
Yeah, Chris
Lieutenant
Rock.
Butters, who might be a captain by now.
Pesci? Pesci too old?
Did they get Pesci to come back out of retirement a second time? I mean, I would so be in it just
Okay.
I would just be in it just for Leo Getz. Just for Leo Getz. And why not? And if they wanted to, and they wanted to ensure that, because I know Mel Gibson, and we remember the stories from before with Mel Gibson agreeing to do the 4th movie to help Danny Glover out because he was financially down on his luck. I don't know if that's the case this time, or it's the case that Mel's not hurting. Mel's got money coming out his ass. If this is the thing where they want to make sure their legacies are set for their families going forward, and it's a franchise that their families can keep making money off of, I think this is a perfect opportunity for them to kind of pass it along. And if you want to bring in a new blood, please bring in Clayne Crawford as his fucking son that he didn't know about somehow. The guy that played him on Riggs on the show, because I want it, and now I know you want it too. And have Sting do the whole soundtrack. It had to be me. It had to be me. Wait, we got a bunch here. Fast and Furious 10. What the fuck? Should have stopped at Fast and Furious 2. If it was Blumhouse, then it would have been good. But what a load of shit. Fast and Furious 3 to 10. Blumhouse would have been awesome. Clancy is great. I liked the Fast and Furious, the first one, and I liked them right around when The Rock came in. Like they seemed to get a little more, get away from the street races. I don't know. I liked it, a little more action, but then they just got ridiculous. And this is coming from a comic book fucking superhero fan. Matrix 4, I'd like to hear both on this one. I can't wait. I interviewed Ellen Holman before for her movie Army of One, and her husband does the stunts. Like his team oversees the stunts on the Matrix movies and on the John Wick movies. She's in the Matrix. She's in Matrix 4. So we got to talk a little bit about that. You can find that. I put a clip from that interview on my TikTok, or you can find it on YouTube. But from what she told me, like this movie is just, and she doesn't even know everything about the movie. She can just tell you what they did in the streets and all the practical effects they used. Like she's like, they legit blew up a street in San Francisco. Take that, Alec Baldwin. Too soon. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see it. I wasn't a huge fan of the third one. Unlike everybody else, I like the second one
I haven't seen the third one.
because you didn't like the second one, right?
The first one was good. I liked it. It was cool idea, cool concept, and the second one would just didn't do it for me.
Yeah. And that was a lot of people didn't like that second one. I actually liked it. The third one was just, it was way too convoluted and felt like it was really it was believing its own shit, if that makes sense for a movie, I don't know. Whoever this is, Facebook user, I'm watching Love Hard. It's on for another hour and 25 minutes. Do I have enough time, Steve? Oh, I probably didn't have to post that there for you. Danny has to be in it. Yeah, Danny is in it for sure. He's going to be in Lethal Weapon 5. If Mel does it right, it'll be great. But who knows with the science-loving wired fuck gives. Is he a Scientologist? Someone said that to me before, and I've never heard that before.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, okay, I guess.
I think he belongs to the Church of Mel.
Yeah. I think that's the only person he idolizes.
We love Mel.
Blew up a street in San Fran. I can't wait to see it. Listen, I liked it. I liked it because the action, the story was hard to catch up and to understand. Yeah, the third one was like that for sure. The second one wasn't too. The second one was. It just had some slow moving moments in it. I found, but the action in it was fucking awesome, which really did it for me. That was like watching Revenge of the Sith. Like I really like for the prequels, that was the one I liked because the action in it was the best action out of all of them. Like it had the best lightsaber duels, aside from maybe the Darth Maul duel.
Me and Austin both love Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah. The fourth one was great. Why can't we be friends? I don't know. Oh, that's right. It was great. Well, that was my Lethal Weapon story. That leaves you up with another story.
Yeah, season 4 is finished. It's off the cutting room floor. We got a little teaser a couple weeks ago, and it was pretty revealing. And this one, oh my God! And they're breaking this into two halves. So this is going to be a long. It's going to be like a year and a half. The final season. So,
are you going to get extra? Are you going to get extra episodes, or is it the same amount of episodes?
It's going to be an extended final season. So, it's going to be intense.
Yeah,
like camping.
I was just going to say, you fucker stole my fucking joke. I like the part. I like the part too. They brought more into it, but the third pissed me off. When he lost, even though he's now in the Matrix again. Well, that's why they call it resurrections, right? Neo is back. It's like he's new again. Neo. I'm just going to move on from that one. And hey, I know you don't watch it, and I don't really watch it, but my kid watches it, and a lot of our fans watches it. And that's Avatar: The Last Airbender. And they are making a live action version of it. And they've just cast a few more characters. And Paul Sun-Ying Lee, who plays Appa on Kim's Convenience, will be playing Uncle Iroh. Who
was in The Mandalorian.
Yes, who was in The Mandalorian and in future Star Wars movies as well. I don't know about movies, but Disney projects for sure for Star Wars. Yeah, so, and he's the character he's playing is arguably the most popular character on that show. So I know a lot of people are excited for that. And yeah, I'm happy for those people and I hope they do it right because I know a lot of times they fuck them up for a lot of the anime fans.
Did I skip? I skipped.
Did you?
I think I skipped.
Yeah, okay. Me too. Apparently there is a theory that he is in John Wick in the Matrix. What are your thoughts on that? Wait, who? Who's in John Wick and the Matrix?
No, he said theory.
Oh, he is in John. Oh, I gotcha. He is John Wick in the Matrix. So you know what? That's not bad. That's not bad actually, because originally, remember, they were both supposed to be released the same weekend. Because they were calling it before COVID hit, it was supposed to be like the Keanu week or something like that, where it was supposed to be Bill and Ted, Matrix, and John Wick, all in the same month, maybe not the same week, but yeah. I mean, I don't know if they're made by the same people, because the Matrix movies were Weinstein, weren't they? So yeah, I'm not too sure either. When does spicy rice go with avocado?
I mean, anytime, really.
Right?
You put avocado on just about anything.
And spicy rice is the best kind of rice.
Yeah.
Just saying. All right. All right. That was it for my Avatar story. What do you got up next for us?
Do I go back?
Oh, wait, yeah. Well, you had your train story.
Oh yeah, right. We'll do that one. So last Train to Busan, the hit movie from across the seas, across the world. Hit movie. The sequel, I liked it. I as a Train to Busan sequel, but it was a good movie. This one, usually this is what America does. They remake classic, Asian horror movies, and this one it has the working title now of Last Train to New York.
I hate it already.
Why would you go to New York? Isn't that you want to go?
I mean, it's a port town, right? Though, so you could sail out of there, you could fly out of there if the airports are an option. It's a big hub if you're looking for survivors. A big city like that, you'd figure, but yeah,
New York, definitely going to be lots of zombies in this. So
yeah. New York's a bad idea. Heavily populated. They're gonna kill you.
I look forward to it. I mean, hopefully they don't screw it up too bad, because I love Train to Busan. It's one of those movies. A lot of people have a hard time with subtitles, and I know a lot of people that watch Squid Games. They watched it with the English dub, and I was like, what? Like, how?
Which is even worse.
All the emotion of the actors, man. Like, I don't understand how you can do that. But anyways, I love it. So.
Yeah. Also, we got new news.
New news?
Man, what's your favorite kind of ice cream, man? Mine's cherry.
Jerry Garcia.
Right, man. Martin Scorsese and Jonah Hill, man. They're making a Grateful Dead movie, man. It's gonna be awesome.
Right on, dude.
Right on, man. You got any balloons? You got any helium balloons? Or no, not helium balloons. What did they do? The nitrous. Laughing gas balloons at all their concerts. I mean, all right. Jonah's a decent enough actor. I don't know if he could sing or play guitar, or if they'll have someone else, like if he'll lip sync. But
you can hide pretty much any stunt. I mean, if you're doing the right area, you could hide pretty much any stunt double behind that beard of Jerry.
Right. Yeah, this is very true. Well, I mean, he can pull it off. We'll see. It just Martin Scorsese. It seems a little too. It doesn't seem like the right person to do Grateful Dead. Like, he seems, because everything he does is so intense, and usually a lot of people dying.
He would have been young and cool during that era, so
yeah,
a good perspective, I guess.
And I guess he does do fun movies. He was in Shark Tale with Will Smith and Angelina Jolie.
Right.
So,
he's in talks to be in an MCU.
That shit's it's just getting tiresome now. Like, why do they even care? Like, you're just showing how fucking petty you are. Like, why would you even, like, it's fucking drivel. And I said this, I don't know if I said this to you, but half these people, like half these filmmakers, and they are filmmakers that do some of the greatest movies of all time. A lot of their movies that are considered classics and great movies are fucking boring as shit. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. I get they're filmed beautifully and there's great exposition on life and this and that, but they're fucking boring. I'm sorry, Daniel Day-Lewis. There's a reason your best movie was Gangs of New York, because it wasn't boring. And I'm not saying all their movies are like that, like, because a lot of these movies I love them too, but this shit just it drives me fucking crazy. It just shows how fucking jealous they are.
I'm looking very forward to Prey, Luke.
Yeah, we talked about it last week, but you missed the show, Luke.
Yeah.
Ryan, stop with that shot in your head. Ooh.
You might want to get that looked at, man.
Ooh. Wow. That's how the Mandela Effect starts. Mel Tillis. That was the stuttering cowboy. You've got the ZZ Top going on. Manny Como, long time no see. Hi, Kate. How's it going, cuz? Hey, guys, checking out of here. Love the talk. I'm going to follow both right after this. Have fun with the rest of your live. Don't want to crash this, but Zeus said it first. It would be lovely if you guys went and followed my page. Yeah, please go do that. Go give IC Gaming 420. And we're all about the 420s. I got to roll another joint, but on TikTok and Facebook, great video game content and watch. Thanks for all the knowledge. You too, ICL. Peace, brother. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for the contributions. That's why they remake all movies. I mean, that's another take that's kind of starting to get a little tiresome as well. And I don't mean that against you at all, Lenny. I mean, just hearing everybody always say, oh, another. Yeah, I mean, we've seen remake. Like, we've watched remakes since we were kids, man. You know, The Fugitive, fucking Charlie's Angels, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Batman a million times, Superman 1,000 times. I mean, The Magnificent Seven. There was someone, I posted it on a page saying something about that, and a guy who taught a writing class said he tells that to his students all the time, saying that there's basically only 6 stories that are told throughout the world, throughout the history of the world. So everything's kind of a takeoff of that. Prey will be awesome. I think it looks great, honestly.
And I loved Tom Hanks' take on when he was asked why he tends to be in so many period movies, older, movies, or being on an island. He said because the scripts are way easier to write with no cell phones, and he's right, Yeah,
because you don't have to take them into consideration. Yeah.
Why wouldn't you just call? Why wouldn't you just look it up?
True. When you've got the answer to everything right here, Batman doesn't need to go to the Batcave, check the Bat computer anymore. Should have it right in his cowl, bitches. Wow. Speaking of cowl, last story that I got, they showed a trailer on Paramount Plus for Halo, the new Halo series based on the Xbox video game. And they showed a clip of Master Chief putting his helmet on and being referred to as Master Chief. So, I mean, if you're a fan, I like the first Halo game. I played it, thought it was good. But I'm a PlayStation guy, so.
Yeah, as an Xbox guy, I've never been a fan of these games. So.
No,
No.
Do you like shooters though? Like you don't play COD or anything like that?
I do. Yeah, I say some. I don't play Call, but.
No, Luke, you couldn't tell a dozen stories now. I'm telling you, your story would be somewhat of a combination of one of those 6 main stories. It wouldn't be just a takeoff of one of those stories. You'd be taking parts from all of them without even knowing you're doing it. That's just the whole thing. And yeah, Halo kind of sucked ass. I mean, it was all right. But PlayStation, Call of Duty. Medal of Honor was where it was at.
Medal of Honor?
Yeah.
Great series.
Yeah, man. I used to love that one. You know what other one I really liked was Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon. Like the first few of those were really good as well.
Yeah, I always like the Splinter Cell games.
Yeah.
Not first person, but
yeah, third person, but still, it was still pretty. I didn't like the first couple of those because it was just way too hard. And you only had one life. Like, I sucked at that shit. So I'm one of those guys. I got to try it a couple times and figure out the technique to it. Xbox Sports PS is first person crap. Xbox Sports PS is first person crap. No. PlayStation's great. Xbox is great. I just prefer my PlayStation.
Yeah, I just picked up NHL Black Friday sale, half price. So
I know. I saw it. I'm like, oh, why isn't it payday? Like the every year I want to make. I try to. What's that?
It's on for 13 days on Xbox Marketplace. I don't know about PlayStation.
Yeah, it'll be on. Oh yeah, because it'll go up until Cyber Monday.
Right.
Now okay, so Heather says I'm crazy. I think it's a Mandela effect. Isn't American Thanksgiving the second Thursday of every November?
Third.
Really?
Yeah. Third.
Always?
Yeah.
What's the second Thursday? There was a holiday that was the second Thursday.
Columbus?
I always thought it was that. What's that?
Well, it's October. No, yeah, I don't know.
It might not have been in November, but I always thought, I'm telling you, I always thought that it was always the second Thursday in November, and we would watch football on that one. Then we'd have Black Friday, and then it would be the last weekend, and then we're going into December. I'm telling you, the Mandela effect. This is what happened. Remember Y2K, and they thought we were all going to be fucked? It happened, and then we went into another plane of existence. And some of us were from one dimension, some was another. I think all these dimensions just merged, and now we're just like, what the fuck? Some of us remember Berenstein Bears spelt with an EI, others with an AN. Some people remember Mr. Monopoly Dude with the monocle, others remember him without it. Some remember Fruit Loops spelt UI, and some double O. Shut up. You know it's true. You have a Mandela effect, I'm sure.
I'm sure I do. But I counted to this in age.
Well, there's probably a lot of that too. Hey, come on, Ryan. My first movie would be about D-Day and landing on a beach, then small unit looking for an individual out of several things. I've never heard that story before.
I like it.
Yeah. Oh, but could you make me one of the characters? And maybe I'd just be a private. And maybe I could be the guy that you guys are trying to save. Like Saving Private Fleming. No, it's not. Ryan has a new holiday right on.
We need one.
Second Thursday in November, right? I think he's still making fun of me, but still. I hate you all. What do you got going on this week, buddy?
Not much. Late start for my Bengals tomorrow. Used to the 1 o'clock games all season, but 4:25 against the Raiders tomorrow. So
wow, I don't like those start times, like the 4:25s, and like just start at 4 o'clock or 4:05, like everybody else on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Why the extra 20 minutes or whatever?
So yeah, football tomorrow.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, Vikings tomorrow. Rivalry day. Green Bay.
Green Bay has opened up their Canadians can now purchase stock in the Packers. So I thought maybe you want to maybe pull some money together and
and what could we like sync the team somehow?
Exactly.
As an owner of the Green Bay Packers, I think you should drop Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Jones, and the majority of the offensive line.
And let's just go no defense, just play both ways.
And you have to lose every game to the Vikings. Sorry, not sorry. We got the Chargers. Oh, you guys are in trouble. Well, I don't know. The Chargers have looked a little iffy this year. Herbert's having his sophomore slump. Having a little bit of a sophomore slump this year. 4:25. You enough time to smoke 420?
It's true.
I will. As soon as I get off this call, I am going to roll one. So, a big fat roach joint. In for 10. Heart attack didn't keep me down. Oh, glad to hear it, buddy. I didn't know that was a thing, but I am happy you're feeling well and happy we can put a smile on your face there, brother. We will be back next week, though, for sure. You can follow us on Patreon. Ryan. Hey, Ron Corbo. What? Guys, don't talk on my things to each other. Just kidding. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I will be watching Ghostbusters next week as well. And then I think Hawkeye comes out next week. So I'll have a review for that. So stay tuned for that. And hopefully, I think we may have a guest next week. So we will let you know for sure. But for the Wellandwingnut, it's your boy Zeus. Hope you all had a great time. And we will see you all next time.